Hi, it's Max from ACDRC. Today I start my series on rebuilding Rovan LT 305. This video is number 1 and it's going to touch on Rovan LT shocks. The shocks are all aluminum, that includes body and shock caps and bottoms. The springs are quite hard and have black surface finish on them. All 4 bottom shock bolts are the same right-handed thread, unlike Lossy, which has 2 right-handed and 2 left-handed. The bottom spring cap is somewhat wobbly. This is due to having a clearance to accommodate shock rubber boot, but in this case this rubber boot is too short, hence making this spring cap wobbly. Bottom shock ball head is also wobbly, but it's not too bad. The spring adjusting nut is also somewhat wobbly, even though it has rubber O-ring inside, which is supposed to retain it in one place. Now, for undoing shocks, Rovan provided us 2 special tools. One is also wheel wrench, another one is specially designated for shock job. And this is how rear shocks were filled. As you can see, it's about 10 mils from the top, which is wrong. Now one more rear shock absorber, and as you can see, same trouble, it's 10 mil missing. Now front shock, come on, same trouble. And another front, well, nothing to say. Looks like we're missing a lot of silicone here, but who cares, it's still throwaway liquid anyway. Now top cover, full aluminum, but look, there is no bleed hole. Something strange going on here. The bleeder, it has R stamp like the Losses. Somehow Rovan decided to go with 2 washers for the shock piston. But look, what is this? It's full aluminum shock piston with rubber seal. A regular shock shaft. Aluminum body for the bottom cover. Regular plastic and rubber stuff to fill it. Now the silicone O-rings, not so soft, but still looks okay. Regular plastic, nothing special here. With shock body, I'm not sure if you can see that. The surface finish is shit. It's just terrible. Definitely needs to be refinished here. It's not too hard. You just take emery paper P800. Get a small piece and start working. Yeah, I know how does it look. 15 minutes and you're done. Looks much better now, huh? Now one more rear shock. What the hell? Now those 2 look much better. And the front shocks. Now we finally get to the most important stuff of this whole assembly. The full aluminum shock pistons. I will show you the proper way to remove the rubber seal from this one. You have to squeeze it, and then when you see this loop here, you pull through this. Never use any sharp objects to remove these rubber seals, as you may scratch surface of the piston and it will be permanently damaged then. The rubber seal itself is not very good quality, just regular rubber, not silicone. Now, in order to put the seal back, you have to use some long object, preferably very small diameter. You sort of making this round movement. If you're not gonna do this properly, you may end up having this rubber seal twisted and hence it will be passing through the silicon. You don't need that. What I did notice regarding these pistons is they have very small diameter holes in them. I measured and they were like 1.5 mil only compared to 1.9 mil as a stock lossy ones. So I drilled pistons to make them comparable to lossy ones. Now they all having 1.9 mil holes. Now, what is my final thoughts about this product? Well, it's kind of okay. Straight away you have all tuned parts in your box when you buy your truck, but it comes with a price. You have to rebuild your shocks before you start driving your vehicle, as there was no Loctite applied anywhere. There is some tolerance issues there, but it's nothing illegal. Shock body's inside surface is bullshit, but after you spend like 30 minutes for all 4 shock bodies, they become almost perfect. The inner diameter will be increased by 0.05 mil, which is nothing, especially considering you having this rubber piston seal. All in all, good product, but by no chance you can call it an RTR.